Hi, my name is Sam Paul, and I'm currently a junior studying Health Services Administration here at MSUM. My current career dreams include starting an internship in a hospital where I can start looking towards the process of administration. From there, I look to get an accelerated bachelor's degree in nursing and then become a pediatric nurse in a hospital. I'm welcoming in any location and culture that includes motivated and ethical workers, regardless of the size of the company. As of now, it would be an understatement to say that I'm excited to start my career here shortly after graduation. The strengths of my leadership style are that I lead with a positive and optimistic outlook no matter what the situation may be. After taking the Theory X and Theory Y assessment, I scored higher on the Theory Y spectrum, which tend to show that I have a positive and optimistic view of employees and display more participative leadership styles. This was found on Lucier's page 47. Another strength of my leadership style is that I have a strong trait of sociability and emotional intelligence. Both of these traits tie together in regards to agreeableness personality dimension and can really enhance a leader's ability to work with someone based off of their friendly personality. This is also paired with a high emotional intelligence, and it all ties into my need for affiliation, because this is my main achievement motivation theory, which was found on Lucier's page 45. Weaknesses of my leadership style include that I can tend to be non-confrontational and I have to improve my self-confidence in certain situations also. As a person, I do not like confronting people, but I need to realize that it can not only benefit the worker, but mostly the organization also. In regards to self-confidence, I do not lack that in my social life, but when it comes to leading at work, I need to have more conviction in the decisions that I decide to carry out myself. So as I mentioned above, the need for affiliation motivates myself as a leader. Knowing that I have a strong social connection with my followers while displaying high emotional intelligence, it motivates me to lead to the best of my ability. The belongingness needs found in Maslow's hierarchy of needs in Lucier's text directly ties into the fact that social factors motivate me in my leadership style. After I establish the safety in my hierarchy of needs, I look for love, friendship, acceptance, and affection to motivate myself. And this is all depicted on page 81 of Lucier's text. Another pillar of what motivates me are intrinsic motivation factors. These factors include esteem, self-actualization, growth needs, the work itself, recognition, achievement, increased responsibility, growth, and advancement, and they're all laid out on Lucier's page 84. After watching Bill George's video on authentic leadership, it made me realize that these intrinsic factors really help you as a leader find your sweet spot. And he describes this at 17 minutes and 9 seconds in his video. I plan to motivate workers by utilizing the democratic leadership style also when I lead. I will use this style to engage my followers by involving them directly with the leadership decisions and also giving them some freedom so it's not always hovering over them with supervision. Seeing how this has benefited Medtronic through Bill George's point of view, I believe that I can incorporate this in my career also, specifically to motivate my workers each day at the workplace. And then I also look to motivate my workers finally through the two-factor theory. This states that when the extrinsic factors like pay and just normal maintenance factors are already upheld, they can then look to be motivated through the work they do in the intrinsic motivation factors. I believe that motivating through these intrinsic factors is the greatest thing to keep followers motivated while also encouraging a low turnaround rate in any company. So for mentoring, in the text, Lucier describes mentoring as a form of coaching in which an experienced manager helps a less experienced protege. This hits to a T with one of my mentors in my life who is really close to my heart. His name is Kent. He is a mentor at one of my jobs here in Fargo at Best Buy. Since working with Kent, we have spent a lot of time together. We are very similar, and he's taught me a ton about what I can do with leadership. He's able to provide me with abundance of advice in the workplace by describing the best ways, like I said, to handle conflicts because I'm not the best at that, and then also how to manage a team. He was able to teach me that it's really crucial to have a personal connection with each and every one of your workers. This is something that has stuck with me because now wherever I go to work, I make sure that I have that connection with each worker because I know they can come from me for what they need. Or even outside of work, it's just always a person that's there for you no matter where you are because we spend so much time at our workplaces. And then this can also help resolve conflicts in the workplace because it makes peers unafraid to approach you and also ask for criticism. He also taught me that it's important to always be open for feedback, no matter even if you see it as criticism, because this can really enhance the productivity of a company, and it can just also open to improve performance. And Lucier has shown this on page 191 of his text. Then another important aspect that I learned from my mentor, Ken, is that it's imperative to praise your workers. This is something that can be so simple, yet is always overlooked in the workplace. It takes minimal time to do, it motivates your followers, and it makes them want to do great truly in regards to your job. And Lucier does a great job explaining this in chapter 3 by saying, hey, it takes just a couple minutes to praise someone. It doesn't even have to be that long, but it just means so much to them. Through inspiration, the main thing that inspires me in leadership is seeing my team succeed and truly enjoy the work that they are completing. To do this, I look to lead with charismatic leadership qualities that allow me to build a strong emotional connection with each one of my workers, like my mentor Ken taught me. I always look to have an optimistic vision and lead to inspire my fellow members. Lucier defines this vision as the ability to envision different and better conditions for all in the company, while also laying concrete goals to achieve the said vision. He describes this on page 321 of his text. By combining charismatic characteristics with visions that reflect not only your goals as a leader, but also with all the team members, it inspires them to also enjoy their work, so it feels like they're just not going out doing something for just a single person's motivation. Charismatic leadership then also allows for followers to build a strong bond and sense of trust in their leader. This is very crucial to then inspiring your workers, and this is found on Lucier's page 323. Building this relationship with your followers is crucial to inspire others on your team because it allows them to have a strong sense of respect and emotional connection with the plans of the organization. Connecting both of these principles while leading with transformational leadership, it will be a pillar for me in inspiring others on my team. This will allow myself to then articulate problems to my members on my team while keeping them in the loop of the vision that our organization wants to reach. By keeping my style as charismatic and routinely involving my team members, it's not only going to inspire myself to be a better leader, but hopefully it will inspire everyone in the organization. So embracing a diverse team and company is going to be one of the things I look to bring into any organization I work for. Growing up and going to a diverse school in the cities, I've seen firsthand how beneficial it is to have different perspectives on life and just in general, because it brings so much to the table for everyone, because we've all lived vastly different lives and no one understands that. And it's so beneficial to see how can we tackle this conflict based off of what everyone's been through. So I'm going to make sure that I embrace a diverse team and company by removing any ethnocentric beliefs that may be present within my team. It's detrimental to diversity when a group thinks they're above someone else. In removing this ideal, it encourages more diversity and allows those different perspectives to kind of come from the woodworks from people you don't even know maybe had. Lucier does a great job of explaining this on page 379 of his text. And then I will also make sure to emphasize a cooperative culture that focuses on creating a pro-diversity culture. These ideals play hand in hand together and are crucial to emphasize because it allows workers to collaborate and feel more comfortable with one another. So also enhancing this pro-diversity focuses on the most important ideal, because innovation aspects in a workplace and different perspectives are something that an organization can benefit from greatly, not even the workers, but it will also show in productivity. So starting from top down, I'm going to be able to encourage this diversity and innovation in a company by focusing on my authentic leadership first. This is where I'm really going to embrace the team's culture and show them the way I'm leading with my ethics is something that I want my workers to trickle down to. I'm going to emphasize my ethical beliefs to my followers while supporting diversity each day in the workplace. It will show all my coworkers the importance and strength that diversity and innovation can bring to a company, and Lucier does a fantastic job laying this out in page 375 of this text. So to finish off in conclusion, the greatest learnings that I've had through the course materials in this class, hands down, is knowing that I can always improve my leadership style. Each weekly module highlighted that not all great leaders are born, but many take critical steps that bring them up the ladder and turn them into successful leaders. Each one of the weekly essays then has allowed me to really look more and more on diversity, inclusion, my leadership strengths, weaknesses, inspiration, how I can become more effective and authentic. All of these principles then mesh together, and with myself dissecting them, it shows how I can not only get better in each one of these categories, but I can look at other people such as Bill George and Scott Horton and see how they used these principles to turn into the fabulous leaders they became today. Also, with the TED Talks, informational videos, and articles such as Forbes and the Harvard Business Review, they all changed the way I looked at leadership and made me look at myself to determine how I can be a better leader each and every day. Not only at work, I've learned that I can be a leader within my siblings, outside of work, just anywhere where I can enhance these qualities that I've learned in this course. So I'm extremely pleased with the amount of introspection that this has then allowed me to do, because it's bettered my leadership characteristics. And this class has really made me realize, what can I do each day to better myself, not only as a leader, but a human being. I've also realized that I need to be more authentic and always care for my followers deeply to promote a strong and ethical workplace, because in the end, we all need each other. So all of these principles that I've learned in this class, I truly look forward bringing into my leadership characteristics, not only now, but also in my future. So I thank you for that.